Jack.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
Time for a much-needed and much-welcome diversion. The NFL is back. Here we go, week 1. This will make it into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked out officially at the 21.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Let's go. Let's start the season off.
They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Pick up at 6. Brings up 2nd and
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, Jackson. Gonna throw right side here. Complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That really sets him back. A loss of 6.
The tackle made back at the 39-yard line.
2nd and 16. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
The ball carrier. He was tackled at the 46-yard line. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 10.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Throwing right in that.
Bro, what are you doing?
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 40. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now, right at the 40. Now Dobbins. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Ball carrier.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. With a man with a big new contract, Myles Garrett, in there to take him down. Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18. run for the first time with Mark Ingram. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
It looks like they caught him off guard on second and very long by running the football. All right, we always talk about tendency breakers and counters and doing things opposite the grain, and that worked very well for him. Picked up really nice yardage, but they still have a lot of work to do on third down.
Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is third down. On third down, here's Dobbins. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
The line of scrimmage.
A great job there by this defense. They give up the long drive, but in the end, it looks like they'll force a field goal attempt.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
All right, so let's fucking go. Let's fucking go to the bowl.
And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
25-yard line.
Play there, going to get 11 as they get a quick first down.
First play of the drive, excellent run, just sets up wash, rinse, repeat. Another first down.
First down, Brown.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Tua. And that
Ooh, man, this double tap shit.
Tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Tagovailoa.
Why is it doing it? Stop fucking get the fuck out of here.
Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass.
Fuck
he was
kidding
Johnny
me.
on the spot on that one.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
4th down.
That's fucking 3 plays in a row, right off the bat. X. Bullshit.
On to punt. DeAnthony Thomas will return it for Baltimore.
Ew, that's a bad punt. I forgot he's only got like 93 power.
About the 19-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Jackson on 1st down.
Give me that shit.
One that's intercepted. Picked off at the 18. And great field position coming up in the red zone at the 17-yard line.
At the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
I got juke in.
That will take us to the end of the
Easy.
first quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Tagovailoa to throw on second down here. And he completes it to Hunt. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
Complete.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a third down.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Browns have taken the lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it.
Dobbins hit and he fumbles. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense.
That's overtime.
Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 40. He'll start with a handoff to Dobbins. And some room to work. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 35. He's making quite a splash here in his NFL debut.
Well, he was advertised as being NFL ready, and both you and I tend to arch an eyebrow a little bit when we first hear that. But I think that they were right about this one.
Sliding out of the pocket. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Escaping the pressure right. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Jackson from the shotgun.
Nah, I should have followed it.
At about the 5. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Devin Duvernay with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Ravens have retaken the lead. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7.
The score, Ravens 10, Browns 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
Nah, it's a fucking hole.
Into the clear. 20. And he's going to be
Fucking
taken
hold
down
me.
here with a penalty flag on the field. Usually see those guys out wide get called for holding on running plays. Here, a passing play.
Yeah, sometimes we give this quick screen, bubble screen, anything where they're having to block for their fellow receiver, usually the point of attack, and this time he got caught.
And he'll wind wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Big Calais Campbell fighting through to make the play in the backfield. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had a big play in the run game the play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
39-yard line.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's caught. Beckham. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Tua to throw again. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Being chased out left. And he's going to keep it here. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman at Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Clark brought him down. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Cleveland.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. 2nd and 6. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Touchdown.
A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns have retaken the lead.
I missed.
And that makes it 14-10.
Makes the score Browns 14. Ravens 10.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it.
And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl quarterback Denzel Ward.
Uh-oh.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
All comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Deep in there, right? This time, Jackson will throw it. Keeps himself upright. Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Letting one go deep for a Newton. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. Going for it all.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me, man. That's two guys who had a fucking easy pick.
But it'll wind up just being incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
2nd and 10. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. And that'll be caught. Touchdown
Bullshit.
Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown. There to make the grab. And the Ravens draw a bit closer.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing. Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did. They didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
5-yard line. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Gets this to Kareem.
Fucking Holden, get the fuck out of here.
He'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Tua sets up to pass it. Steps away to his left. He'll try and run it. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
He's taken out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be a 34-yard attempt. And Lutz puts this one through. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Justin Tucker into kickoff for Baltimore.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. To return, here comes Marcus Sherrills. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Sherrills on the return. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. So still 14 yards to go. Second down. Tua going to throw. Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. Out of the gun on third down. Here's Tua. Got an open man. It's Ratley. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
First down, Browns.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. Across midfield, he goes into Raven territory. The defensive end, Cameron Wake, brings him down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they can actually get production from their lead horse.
So I have the win, 97 kick power. I need 4 yards. Yeah, it's only 7. I need 4.
Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
First down, Cleveland.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. On first down, it's Hunt. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Line of scrimmage, the 9, second and about a yard. They run again with Hunt. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1 yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Browns add on to their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing, and try and get back to where you were to start the half. As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener. To throw again, Jackson. That is
pick that shit. Pick it.
For Nick Boyle that time, and it's third down.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Jackson. And he comes back with one complete. And he takes us beyond 35 before going out of bounds.
That's good.
63 yards receiving for him now, and that last catch good enough for a 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to make big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. To throw is Jackson. Flush to his right.
Get it.
For the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by Terrence Mitchell. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. After the turnover, it's Tua. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll be a 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
The Browns' 1st down.
Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. That one is caught by Hunt. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. That's good for a Cleveland 1st down, an 11-yard pickup.
A gain of 11.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. And again, it's Tagovailoa.
Oh, come on.
It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. On the delay, here's Hunt. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
A little work still to do, though. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
On the return, the Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1, because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll go again with Dobbins. up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 7 yards there and a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the
Jackson now. He's going deep for Brown. That's caught inside the 20.
Who I got on him?
And he takes this way down.
That's my fault. I hadn't switched that all game.
A big play that time for the Ravens. 51 yards.
15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Dobbins. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the Brown 16-yard line.
2nd and 11. Another run here with Dobbins. And what's he doing? He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. On 3rd down, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Forced out to his left. And he'll take it.
That's a dot. Why are you guys standing there? Fuck, bitch.
Marquise Brown. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Ravens cut into that lead.
Well, if you've got him in your fantasy league, you like his production, his 2nd touchdown of the game. But right now, his team is trailing. Fortunately, he's playing pretty well and trying to keep him in it.
Now, they might need a little more from him here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to call his number.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. He's still fighting forward.
Ah, damn it.
He stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
First play of the drive, a 1st down run. That sets you up for whichever way you want to go. Do you come right back and run the football again because you've got them on their heels? Or do you play chess match with them, break tendency, and go play action and go for the big shot?
2 and now on 1st down. Throw left side complete. That's Hunt. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards there, just like last play. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Dancing to his left. Now he'll pull it down. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Tua. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A big pickup of 38.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the 3rd quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the 4th quarter is ours. And they
certainly weren't kidding.
And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
A gain of 5.
Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. 2 and now, 3rd and goal. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
The kick is good.
So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Greedy Williams picks it off, and he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Quickly into the hands of Beckham. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. That one looks like he'll throw here. And they're
I had it.
Sack back at the 9-yard line.
Oh, he's hurt? Cool.
2nd and 9. First throw now for the backup Breeze. And that's going to be caught from Browns. Touchdown. Kareem Hunt, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Browns take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score Browns 48, Ravens 24. Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Flushed out right. He's going to let it fly. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl cornerback Denzel Ward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
And he didn't fall.
He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. He was trying to go back to Beckham there. And now it's second down. Bree's going to throw here. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. Jarvis Landry, Pro Bowl wideout, the intended receiver. And that'll make it third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Shotgun now for Breeze. And he completes it to Hunt. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
And there was absolutely zero pressure on the quarterback on that play. 3rd down, and he has all the time in the world to eventually find an open receiver for a 1st down pickup.
And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Again, it's Breeze. Going deep here for Taylor. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked the ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now. Again, they'll throw with Breeze. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Well, sometimes when you try to defend OBJ, you're going to get a PI call.
You might get a PI call at just about any point during his route. And I think a lot of teams have taken the whole philosophy of, hey, just go ahead and do what you have to do and hope eventually they'll quit calling it. But not in this case.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
Baltimore Raven. 1st and 10 at the 11.
Now 1st and 10 at the 11. One last shot for Jackson. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. So
good game, Sully.
come away with the victory.
Fuck you.
And with that, our